Yeah, good luck with that. Now, when it comes to packing for summer holidays, it's quite hard, isn't it, when it comes to beauty products, because quite often we have a lot of them and it's hard to know what to take. You don't want to take everything. So Bryony today is showing us makeup palettes, or palettes, as my husband likes to call it. It's spelt the French way, actually, though, he's right.
It's a very confusing way of spelling, yes.
So a bit of everything in a palette. I sometimes worry there's too much and lots of colours I won't use.
I mean, whereas I get so excited by this. Of course you do. Like, honestly, this was like,
Kiddie in a sweet shop.
Yeah, I mean, a palette, obviously, if you're a makeup artist, is so useful because you're carrying it around. But also, if you are going away and you're kind of, you know, you've got lots of friends with you and people always want to borrow your makeup, I say that with most of mine, you kind of have everything in one space, or they're multifunctional, which is what I love about them. OK, so let's start off with, like, face first, OK? So here we've got the NYX. NYX, yes, NYX. I always get it confused. This is a highlighter and contour palette. Now, the one thing I find when I go on holidays, I change quite drastically in colour. So you don't want to take 3 different foundations, and a lot of the time you don't want to wear a foundation either. You just want to pop it in certain areas for coverage. So the great thing about this is not only does it do amazing contour, but you've got every colour that you can mix and match, but also you've got a highlighter.
Know how to mix.
Well, a lot of people are getting better these days, yeah. I mean, also the thing is, it's cream, so it's a bit more forgiving, so it's actually nicer.
So if you've got dark circles, you could put a bit of, is it the yellow?
Yeah, you can do all of that with that. That's what I think is great.
Yeah.
And also, I just love that cream highlighter, so it looks really fresh.
What's that one?
Dewy, yeah, the one on the end here. Looks really pretty on. So I really like the idea of having everything in one. And as I said, you can mix and match. And if you are into your makeup, you can contour with it as well. And that's £19, but I have found that online as well for other prices, so definitely look into it more. So brows, everyone loves a brow. If anything, they're going to take their brows with them. This is a brilliant palette because not only does it have the wax, it's also got the highlighter, it's also got the powders, you've got tweezers, you've also got the utensils, but you've also got a pencil as well. I mean, I think that's brilliant.
That is good. I like it. I like that it comes with the brushes. Yeah. You don't have to keep that separately, and it's a nice little to sit close nicely.
Yeah, you can just, it's really lovely little container, but also you can use all of those as eyeshadows, guys, as well. That's what everyone always forgets, is the fact that you can use, you know, you can use the eyeliner as a pencil. Yeah. And all of that kind of, I just love the fact that it's all in one and you don't have to faff too much. I often lose my eyeliner, so I often use an eyebrow pencil.
And how much is that one?
So that is just £8. £8? So it's really, really good. Now, moving on to something, this is something I think really handy. So this is from NIP-FAB. This is £9.95, this palette, and it's a travel palette. It comes in a lighter version as well. This one's like medium to dark. But you've got your bronzer, you've got your blusher, and you've got a highlighter. So again, it's all in one place. You can also make up your eyes with that. I often use my bronzer for eyeshadow. So I just find, like, mix and match. You don't, you know, if you forget something, don't panic.
I like that they're all in
there.
these flat palettes, because actually if you've just got one, you know, those kind of clear travel bags, you know, these would all fit really nicely, won't
they? That's one, you know, I panic about things like that a lot with containers, and I just find that that just really helps. I don't know about you, but I always find that, I love a lip palette. It's very handy in my set bag. But also, this palette is brilliant because you've got all the nudes, then it goes to kind of slightly jazzy, a night out, and then you've got this one. This one here. This one is from Elf, OK? So this is a lip palette. This is beautiful because, as you can see here, you've got your nudes.
Is that lipstick?
Yeah, all of it's lipstick, but you can use it as blusher as well if you want to. But then if you fancy a little bit of a goth night, you've got it all there.
Eamonn, we're on goth night, kid.
But that's what I mean, you can kind of mix and match, and I love that because I very rarely just use one thing.
Has done a really good job because we can't get them to stand
I keep lifting them up, I'm sorry.
As soon as we lift them up.
There we go.
Oh, there you go.
We've propped it.
You have to open it
Plus,
up a
it comes with a brush, which is really handy. So it's all in, you know, it's all compact. And I often use my lipstick as blusher because I love that. I had to put in Morphe. I call it Morphe, it's called Morphe. This is an eyeshadow palette. Now, everyone I know that works in the makeup industry is in love with this brand. The eyeshadow quality is amazing. It blends beautifully. This is £15, and I think you've got 15 to 18.
That's very good for that many colours.
It's so good, guys. I love it.
The trouble is, I always think, and I was just talking to Esther, we're coming to Esther in just a minute, who's modelling for us today, but Esther and I were just saying, the thing is with an eyeshadow palette, I always end up with 6 colours that I will never use.
But this is a thing,
and then I think, is that just a waste of money?
Well, I love this one because it's just warming tones, but also you can have a night out with them as well. So it's they're really good palettes.
Well, they're not too kind of outrageous, these colours,
they're
but
really
some of the ones
useful.
we were showing earlier.
So I just wanted to finish off with this beautiful palette. This is from Ardell, OK? This is on the go. So you have you have eyelashes in here, you have eyes, and you have lips. They do it 2 different types, and I just think it's beautiful. I think it's really handy.
That's the more nude one, and you've got a brighter one there.
Yeah. I mean, I just think it's gorgeous. Can you see that? All those beautiful colours. Right, let me just show you.
That's lips, eyes...
Lips, eyes and lashes. So literally, if you're running out the door, just grab that and you can do a whole glam look.
It's good for hand luggage, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Now, this is one that I just...
Esther.
This is Esther. I'm just going to pop a little bit of cheek on Esther. But this is a Profusion palette. You've got 3 different looks here. So if you're going away for 3 days, you got it all there.
Let's have a look at that.
I just love this. Look
so that's all kind of nudes, browns.
Really beautiful. This is called Golden Nudes. But let me just show you the kind of quality of the blusher on this one.
Is that £7?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Wow.
I'm literally just popping it on the apples of the cheeks. But I've put a little bit of eyeshadow on her eyes. But, I mean, look how glowy it looks. For summer, this is just such a no-brainer, and it's all in one. You've got blushers, bronzers. Let me pop a little bit of a highlighter. You've also got matte eyeshadows in it as well, which is really, really rare. I find that with a lot of palettes, they don't do mattes.
They're a bit glittery,
whereas this one has got the beautiful glows, but also some really nice
Esther,
matte
what
colours.
do you think of palettes? Would you buy a palette? Do you like
I think I would
experimenting?
now. I wouldn't have done before today. Yeah.
No, actually, that's the thing, because I was looking at those bright coloured ones and I think, oh, I'd never wear that. But when I look at some of the smaller ones you've shown me with more nudes, and you think, well, I could use that on cheeks as well.
Yeah,
actually,
just mix and match. There's no rules. It's all about playing and having fun with it, and that's what's great about a palette, is that you can just mix and match.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bryony. Thank you, Esther.